If conditionals, type 0 and type 1. Hi everyone, what are conditionals in English grammar?
Today we will learn how, when, and where to use type 0 and type 1 conditionals.
Sometimes we call them if clauses. They describe the result of something that might happen in the present or future, or might have happened but didn't in the past.
Conditional sentences are used when an event or situation depends on another situation or event to happen. In English, most sentences using the conditional contain the word if. The main sentence, on the other hand, describes the result that emerge or will emerge depending on that condition.
They are made using different English verb tenses. Each conditional sentence is a component sentence. As a rule, conditional sentences in English consist of two parts: the if clause, which is a condition, and the main clause, which is a result. If introduces a condition, the main clause is the result of the condition. Example: if he comes to my party, I will be happy. The condition is if he comes to my party, and the consequence of this condition is I will be happy.
They can be divided as follows. If you come home late, your father will be angry. The order of the clauses does not change the meaning. If you study hard, you will pass your exams. You will pass your exams if you study hard. If I have a problem, Susan always helps me. Or you can say, Susan always helps me if I have a problem.
There are 5 main ways of constructing conditional sentences in English, but today we are going to talk about 2 of them, the zero conditional and type 1. Let's have a look at them. Type 0. The zero conditional. In this type of expression, if is used to mean when rather than on condition that. That is, if this thing happens, that thing happens. This type of conditional sentence is used to describe scientific facts, generally known truths, events, and other things that are always true. In these sentences, the time being referred to is now or always, and the situation is real and possible. In zero conditional sentences, the tense in both part of the sentence is the simple present.
Examples: if you freeze water, it becomes a solid. Plants die if they don't get enough water. If my husband has a cold, I usually catch it. If public transport is efficient, people stop using their cars.
The zero conditional is also often used to give instructions using the imperative in the main clause.
Examples: ask Pete if you are not sure what to do. If you want to come, call me before 5 o'clock. Meet me here if we get separated.
In zero conditional sentences, the word if can usually be replaced by the word when and whenever without changing the meaning, because all of them express general truths.
Examples: if it rains, the grass gets wet. Or you can say, the grass gets wet if it rains. And you can also say, when it rains, the grass gets wet. Or, the grass gets wet when it rains. Type 1. In this type of expression, the if clause is used to express situations that are probable. That is, it is not certain that it will or will not occur, but it is probable. That is, if this thing happens, that thing will happen. The type 1 conditional expresses real and possible conditions in the future and its probable results. These sentences are based on facts, and they are used to make statements about the real world and about particular situations. In type 1 conditional sentences, the time is the present or future, and the situation is real. In a type 1 conditional sentence, the tense in the if clause is the simple present, and the tense in the main clause is the simple future.
Examples: you will get wet if it rains. If I have time, I will finish that letter. What will you do if you miss the plane? Nobody will notice. If you make a mistake. If you don't leave, I will call the police.
We often use such sentences to give warnings.
Examples: if you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. If you don't get off the tree, you will fall. If Sally is late again, I will be mad.
In type 1 conditional sentences, you can also use modals in the main clause instead of the future tense to express the degree of certainty, permission, or recommendation about the outcome.
Examples: if you drop that glass, it might break. I may finish that letter if I have time. If he calls you, you should go.
Warning: we use the modal verb in the main clause, not in the conditional clause. You can say, if a lawyer reads the documents, we will see if we have missed anything important. But you cannot say, if a lawyer will read the documents, because you cannot use the modal verb in the conditional clause.
Using the type 0 and type 1 structures we learned today, we can express certain or probable situations.
Don't forget to test what you have learned today by completing the given activities. Take care and stay tuned. See you!